All right, so hello. I'm going to talk about. Yes, ma'am.
I need to know which tarot set you want me to sing because we don't have the ones we had this singing out last time.
Then you need to put it on the list for things for me to order.
Okay.
Hello, guys. Hello. You finally caught my. Well, I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, so I had to put it up. Ammonia jars don't backfire, so I don't know what you mean by that. Yes, darling. Thank you. I think I still look cute, regardless. Okay, so two things I'm gonna talk about first. The first thing I'm gonna talk about, I went to go get a full body massage today. Okay, and I'm not naked. I have clothes on. So the first thing, I went to go get a massage today. And so I like to go to a place that's like right down the street from my store. And the lady that did my massage was a Gemini, and today was her birthday, right? Uh, so I was like, okay, I eat Bobo to you. So I was like, oh, okay, sis, happy birthday. And she was like, today my birthday. Oh my God, today my birthday. And I was like, oh, okay, happy birthday. So she was like, I'm gonna do your. So I had already said because it was her birthday, I was gonna give her a tip. This is a place I go to, or at least I try to go to once a month, but I haven't been in a couple of months. So be that as it may, she asked me if I wanted it soft or hard. So I said, can you do it medium? So she was like, okay, I'll do for you. I was like, all right, great, thanks. So you get totally nude and you lay down on the bed and she comes in to like do your she comes in to like do your massage. And so she was like really fucking hard. And I was like, oh, are you doing it hard? I thought we had said medium. Like I thought we had said medium. I She was like, no, you need it hard. And I was like, bro, I told you that I wanted it like medium, like that shit hurt. Like you putting your elbow and shit in my neck. So anyway, literally for 90 fucking minutes, this bitch was doing it like her own fucking way. And I was like, goddamn Geminis. Goddamn Geminis. They just do whatever the fuck they want to, don't they? So that was probably one of the most painful massages. Probably one of the most painful massages. I'm gonna be so as fuck tomorrow. Oh goddamn. I don't think we have any. I have to get some. Mm-hmm. And they're not here. They closed too. So anyway, I'm just like, so after it was over with, she was like, did you enjoy? And I was like, it really hurt. And she was like, but it feel better tomorrow. I'm like, no, I'm being paid tomorrow, but thanks. So that was my first little Gemini like experience for today. And then I had a reading with a Gemini, and they so fucking hard-headed. The women and the men. But most of my tension come with the men, not necessarily the female, because the female Geminis are very free-spirited. Let's say free-spirited. Shall we say free-spirited for the Gemini women? We're not going to say whorish. We're just going to say free-spirited. Very free-spirited. In the spirit realm are the Geminis. And they are the queen and kings of duality. All right. So I decided that I'm going to talk about some other stuff, but I'm going to talk about some Gemini since today is y'all first day. And y'all know that my ex-husband is a Gemini. And let me be honest, Gemini men will make me fucking run the fuck away because they They not for the Taurus. They not for us. They not made for us. They not made for us. I them Gemini men, I don't know how y'all do it. All right. So the traits of the Gemini. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about some more stuff too. But I'm gonna talk about the Geminis real quick because the day. So, and I know y'all like me talking about astrology and zodiac signs and shit like that. All right, so they're outgoing, very funny, quick-witted. Gemini are probably one of the most intriguing fucking signs of the zodiac. Probably one of the more whorish too. They are ruled by the stony planet of Mercury, and they love to throw stones and be petty as fuck. Geminis are petty. Let me tell you what my ex-husband said to me one time. He told me that he was dating 7 women at one time, and then said that takes a certain amount of crazy to do that, huh? And I was like, yeah, it does. I should have fucking ran then, and I didn't. You got a Taurus husband. Well, that might work. That might work. But a Taurus woman and a Gemini man, hell no. So they're ruled by the stony planet of Mercury, and Gemini is represented by the twins, and they span between 60 to 90 degrees on the zodiac. Thank you, Christopher. So the Gemini is known to have two sides. So thus the twins, on one hand, they're very flirtatious, very outgoing and emotional. And yet on the other hand, they're erratic and indecisive and unpredictable. But this unpredictable nature of the Gemini leads to many exhilarating chance encounters, and they're fun as fuck. They are the quintessential duality sign. The twins always have an interesting story. Always. Always. The Gemini man. The man of many faces, as I like to call him. You never know which one you're going to get and when you're going to get them. Duh. You poor Gemini men. Especially the one that got mommy issues. If they got mommy issues and they're a Gemini, run. Did I say run? Run. Don't walk, run. Um, just when you believe that you've kind of conquered the mind of a Gemini man, which is impossible, he will shock you with a great force, like run. This is due to the outgoing and erratic nature of the male twin. Just as he has many faces, he has many eyes, many personalities, and most likely he has community dick. Now, just as I just said that, you will never, ever, it'll be very hard to tie them down. Gemini men literally only fall in love once in their fucking life. If they say more than that, they'll fucking lie. It is very hard to captivate a Gemini man, and it's very hard after he's been hurt for him to give somebody another chance. Almost never. They become community dick, like taking down a whole fucking zip code type of dick. Like they will. Like I'm not even playing. Like bitch, he will fuck all of your friends, and like the hardest cases are Gemini cases, especially with the men. Very hard. Very hard. Keeping his attention, very hard. Mercury is represented by the messenger god, which explains the quick wit, the shift of emotions within the twin. Like Gemini loves relationships, but also enjoys the spontaneity of nightlife. They are so fucking fun. A Gemini man, he is the best friend, but he's not a good boyfriend, and he makes even a worse husband. Speaking from experience. Baby. For the Gemini man, it isn't about conquering the woman. It's just about being free spirited and slanging community dick. It almost seems that way. I don't know. Now, the Gemini women, let me say this. The Gemini man as your friend is the easiest sign to communicate with. You know what I'm saying? And this ensures like he will do long relationships as far as communication, and he will be devoted as a friend. I just don't really know. He is the best brother, he's the best friend, but I just don't know about the Gemini man as far as him being the best boyfriend and the best husband. I don't know about that. The Gemini woman. The Gemini woman loves to be sexy. She loves to flirt. Actually, Gemini woman don't like no clothes. She probably sleeps nude and she will drop out her clothes. Don't She will be bold. You like if she want to fuck, you will know she want to fuck because she'll probably be naked first. Uh yeah, she'll probably be naked first. They are crazy, sexy, cool, but very sexual. Gemini women are very sexual beings. Freaky, bisexual too. Most Gemini women are bisexual, bi curious. Hey, don't kill a messenger. I'm just telling you, most Gemini women are like that. I didn't say all, so don't get on here saying I ain't like that. Girl, you just ain't explored your other side yet, honey. But she's there. So the Gemini woman, she loves to dress. She loves to be sexy. She's really into her sexual energy. She's probably the best, like, sex magic person because she connects to the experience, not necessarily the person that is connected with, if that makes sense. All right, Crystal, thank you. Um, she finds great satisfaction in large groups with close friends and acquaintances. This bitch can be anybody fucking by lies and about sex. Maybe for you. Maybe you not like that. But it's a lot of Geminis that are like the duality. They are the queen and king of duality. And that's okay. No judgment here, girl. But Gemini women and Scorpio men are probably the the most freakiest. Hi, Star. The most freakiest. Um, she's expressive. She's very zealous, which attracts people from all corners. So she can't help but to be like that. She can't help but to be like that. That's just who she is. Like, that's who she is. Um, she's like the honeycomb in a forest. I think that Oshun was a Gemini. I really think that. I think Oshun was a Gemini. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Carissa Clark. I appreciate that. I think she was. I think Oshun was a Gemini. What y'all think? I think she was. I think Oya was a Oshun wasn't horse, but she had lovers. She did. Um, I don't think I don't think I don't think stop calling you a horse. I'm not. What you gonna do with me? And I'm mostly talking about the men. I'm not really talking about the woman. I'm really mostly talking about the men. I don't know. It's just my opinion. My opinion. Well, I mean, baby, I said, oh, if it don't apply to you, you just go on. You just go on if it don't apply to you. You know, some, not all, but some of them, it might not apply to you. You just so anyway, the female twins, the female twin loves to gossip. Most times, Gemini women, they know everybody fucking business because everybody come to them, everybody talk to them. That's a fact. Gemini, they out, but they not. They will today. They do. They everybody and they mama come to a Gemini because she's so open and people trust her because she is who she is. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that the female Gemini, she love to gossip. She know everybody business. She do. She's also very extroverted and she never shies away from expressing her feelings or her concerns. So most likely Geminis are going to tell you what it is too. She will express, but she's going to be a little bit more open, whereas Tauruses are very blunt. Geminis aren't that blunt because they don't never really want to offend somebody because they want to have a good time. They just like be sitting at the table with them and you like crying and shit and they be like, bitch, here, drink. That's what a Gemini, bitch, we ain't worry about that. Drink. She is very verbal. She's very quick on her feet. She's very verbal. She's very quick on her feet, but never like with a narcissistic intent. And I'm talking about the females. I'm not talking about the men because a lot of Gemini men are very narcissistic. They really can't help themselves. So rather the twin loves to entertain her peers, exotic tales, juicy drama. She is about that life, the Gemini female. She is. She probably thinking about what kind of party she gonna do right now. Her birthday into the 4th or 5th. Can two Geminis be together? Whew. It kind of depends on if they're on the cusp of something else. That might work a little bit, but I've seen it work. I've seen it work, but they have to either be older, more mature. They didn't kind of been through things. They didn't kind of settle down a little bit. It have to be something like that. A Gemini and a Cancer, a Gemini man and a Cancer woman, that can actually work because a lot of Cancer women, they'll do anything for their nigga. They be ride or die for real. So they might just, they'll put up with a lot of shit. They'll put up with a lot of shit. Um, the Gemini women can also be one of the hardest signs to kind of peg because she's kind of unpredictable because of that twin. And so sometimes she can be led, um, her feelings can be hurt real easy because people think that she's so hard sometimes. And the Gemini woman, she is like, she's seemingly like it doesn't really bother her, but she's very good-hearted, and she will uh, Gemini women and Taurus men work. Yeah, cause the Taurus man he's introverted and he'll let her little bossy ass boss him around. No, I'm not nude, dumbass. Why the fuck? If I was, so shit. All right. So what else? Let's talk about sex with the Gemini. Sex with the Gemini. Gemini women and men, they freaky as fuck. Freaky as fuck. They are freaky as fuck. They freaky as fuck. Now, I will say this: Scorpio men can be fun too, but Gemini men, even though my ex-husband was an asshole, the Gemini know exactly what to do to land sexual partners. You know, very adventurous. They're very open. They freaky as fuck. They lick booty. They lick boot holes. They do lick booty holes. I ain't gonna lie. They will. They go for the gusto. It ain't too much you can't do with Geminis. They'll fold up like a fucking pretzel and shit and let you bang the fuck out of them. They they freaking in the bitch. Because the twins are so communicative, like sex with the Gemini is really fantastic. They are the very perceptive, like they're very perceptive to the desires of their lovers. Very perceptive. Like you just really can't, you really can't just miss shit with them. I'm just gonna be honest. You just can't. You can't. I mean, their extrovertism enables them to get right down to the source of their partner's fantasies and their needs. The twins are prone to focus on their lovers during sex. They aim to please, and they aim very fucking high because the twins are so flirtatious. They spunky. Sex with the Gemini can be just that. And I think what happens to a lot of people when fucking a Gemini is that they misconstrue sex for love, and they have this very high expectation of a Gemini, but you know sometimes it is what it is with them. It's just fucking. They just fucking. That's just all the fuck they doing. They love to fuck. Geminis love to have sex. And if you're fucking a Gemini and they are blowing your fucking back out and they are fucking you to dog heaven, just know that that doesn't necessarily constitute that you all in all and they're gonna be with you forever, because in actuality they just giving you the best they got. And that's just how they are sexually. So don't be thinking that it's gonna be some more shit with them, because perhaps all it is just a fuck thing. And the same type of energy that they use to fuck you is the same type of energy that they'll use to fuck the next nigga or the next bitch, because they are just sexual like that. That's the way that they talk. That's the way that they communicate sexually. So just with them, be careful, girl. Be careful. Them Gemini women to wrap your ass all up into them, and you think that bitch really in love with you. And she was just like, bitch, we was fucking. I thought we were just fucking around. What you mean? I thought we was in a situation shit. Them Gemini women would get you caught the fuck up. They will. They have you thinking that, and them bitches just playing with you. But like, oh, you, no, nigga, we was fucking. Why is you? Please don't get in your feelings and be the main motherfucker. Please don't get in your feelings. So be wary, men, of Gemini women. They will get you. And the men too. The Gemini men to get you too. Because one distinctive trait about sex with a Gemini is their ability to change. So they're never going to be boring. They're always going to be exciting. They're always going to be like new. They always going to be like doing some experimental shit. Like they are role playing the next liaison while they fucking you right now. They're like, if I fuck him again, I'm gonna do this to him. If I fuck her again, I'm gonna do her like this. And they fucking you right now. Like they just like that. For real. Geminis are characterized to have distinctive eyes, which often explode in the bedroom. So they love their deep eye contact, and they are the best kissers of the zodiac too. That's a fact. I know y'all like that ain't true. Yes, it is. Um, let me see. Geminis in love. It happens. Do y'all need to go get one? Shit. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I looked at Shay. I said, Shay, you need to go get a fan. I was asking because you were asking. She told me, Miss Tasha needs to go get.
Let's see. Gemini in love. Gemini fall in love so hard, so heavy, and then they fall the fuck out of love. It's just what it is. For real. They have a split personality. So the twin is often confusing to partners. You know what I'm saying? What? Yeah, you can. You gonna give like what, one or two?
I needed two.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Like Gemini fall in love, they fall in and out of love so easy. The split personality between it very confusing. One moment the Gemini is all in, calling every 30 minutes, ready to like wish you away and do everything for you. And the next minute they have fallen off the face of the fucking earth, and you like, damn, 2 days ago he was like calling me and shit, and we was like together, and we making all these motherfucking plans. Honey, if you guys want to book a consultation or reading, go to my website, www.magicalLadyDuchess.com. That's Magickal, Lady Duchess, Duchess. It's been updated too by Bun Unlimited. I think that's her email. That's her website. Shit, I need to look it up. She did my website, and she did a great job. She did a great job. Let me see, can I look her shit up real quick? Because I can't fucking remember. Damn it. Hold on. She does all of my logos and stuff like that. And she sat on the phone with me for literally 4 hours. 4 hours updating my website. I can't think of her website. So I'm gonna give y'all her email address. She gonna be like, the fuck? Her web address. Oh, just bunlimitedcreative.com. Maybe that's it. Let me check and see. Oh no, that ain't it. All right, so I'm gonna put her email like in the box. So like if you guys want her to do your like website, let me know. Let her know. Boom. And this is my website, so you can check it out. And it takes you to everything that I do. It takes you to all of my websites, lashes, my MLD Holistic Healing Store, everything. So let's get back to the Gemini so I can finish up with y'all asses. So, okay. So once a Gemini is really in, right, they become somewhat obsessive. Like the twins are prone to violence because of their sharp tongues, can get nasty doing confrontations. So Geminis, like, they care and they're devoted to the partners whom they trust. They only fall in love to me one time. A Gemini, especially Gemini man, once he fall in love one time, it's pretty much like, whatever for everybody else. Geminis generally they settle down later in life. They tend to choose their partners who they would probably never envision with themselves, and this is due to the outgoing nature of the Gemini, which enables them to explore new people and new possibilities. So they tentatively like settle down later in life. Later in life. So if you with a young Gemini, all right. So let's talk about Geminis and finances. So Geminis and finances. The twins The twins, they do not like to work. Gemini women don't want to work. I know. I know. For a Gemini, work is something that has to be done in order to sustain life and prestige, but they do not like it. They do not like to work. If a Gemini could have it their way, they would win the lotto and never work another day in their life.
But
I mean, although the Gemini would soon find themselves bored and then again want to work, they wouldn't have the slightest idea what to do about it. They're very tight with their finances too, and they would rather spend yours. Geminis make excellent speakers, teachers, educators because they're great communicators, as long as they don't have to have their heart into it. Jobs in sales, call centers. These are splendid career choices for Geminis. Geminis are like, my money is my money and your money is my money, but my money ain't gonna never be your money. So we're not sharing. Sorry, bro. Yeah. Our sis. That's the Gemini. Henrietta said, who am I? I'm me. Um, Gemini also loves a variety. So a career in which Gemini can drop everything and pick back up somewhere else is a bonus. Because again, they don't like to stick. They like a plethora of things. They like a plethora of things. So they like movement. They like variety. That's probably why they cheat, to be honest, because they like variety. They like knowing they can kind of do whatever, whenever, like blowing in the wind. I'm telling you, they fun as fuck, you know. Um, they're probably one of the most giving signs, believe it or not, of the zodiac. They love to pamper their lovers and their friends, and they see money as a way to travel and to live. Um, a Gemini is not skilled in long term planning, though, and not in saving either. Thus, twins sometimes find themselves in money debacles kind of frequently. That's funny that you should ask, how do we use the Gemini energy? I'm going to tell you guys what to do to use Gemini energy as an attraction at the end of this. Look at somebody. Attracting, if you're wanting to attract a Gemini, God bless you. But if you're wanting to attract a Gemini, um, they love witty people. If you're dry and shit, they ain't gonna like you. If you're very fixed and don't like to go out, they're not gonna like you. If you don't like to like do stuff, period, they not gonna like you because they like to get out. They like excitement. If you're like boring and shit, they not gonna like you. And they have great conversations. They can talk about anything. Geminis be smart as fuck because they have to be so into everything. They gotta know a lot, and so they, if you're like a boring person, they love comfort. They could talk for hours about everything, including themselves. All right, so the Gemini also loves someone that can make them laugh. In fact, Gemini's view, I said Gemini. Okay. Gemini's view humor is one of their biggest turn ons. So if you can make them laugh, that's half the battle. So they love being social. They seek the same traits in a mate. Charming a Gemini is like playing a game. Um, a game of chance like a motherfucker. They love intense eye contact. They love intense eye contact. And that's a great way to seduce a Gemini too. Eye contact is a sign of dominance, and the Gemini can see through your eyes into your soul. Um, I've talked about this before, like some do's and don'ts of dating different signs. So I'm gonna talk about this again for the Gemini. Don't try to make up with the angry Gemini. Kind of wait for them to cool off because they're hard as fuck to get through. And if you're not careful, they will never let that shit go. And they wait until you bring up an argument to bring up that shit. Don't avoid eye contact with them. They love looking at you and they love looking into your eyes. Um, if you're not able to make eye contact with them, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, baby, Erica, they the queen of bringing up old shit. They don't never let nothing go. And they can go back to that feeling that they had when it first happened and make that feeling their current feeling now. And you be like, bro, like, why you that mad? Like, that happened like 2 weeks. No, that happened 2 years ago. Yeah, we're going back to years. Yeah, you remember back in 96? Bro, I don't even know. I don't remember shit back from 96. Why the fuck are you bringing that back up? And then you talking about it like you like real, real mad. Like it just fucking happened. Gemini be hell. I ain't bullshitting. You be like, you know what? I don't even want to talk about this shit no more because you getting your feelings and you bring about shit. They love to bring up all shit, shit that you be trying to forget and shit. Especially Gemini men. Whew. Y'all motherfuckers is hell. And every woman I know that be dating a Gemini, they be trying to like control them. It's hard to bind them niggas too. It's hard to bind them niggas too. It's hard to bind a Gemini man in you. One, cause you never know which twin you getting. You never know. You never know. All right. So let's see. Geminis are not homebodies. So they don't really to me, they don't go well with a earth sign. They don't go well with the earth sign. Mm-mm. Never try to lock down a Gemini. Let him try to figure it out on his own. Buying and do a honey jar, that shit ain't gonna work with them. They probably open up, eat the honey out of there, and put the top back on. Damn Geminis. Um, Geminis are very sarcastic people, and they even use sarcasm in their flirtation, so they can come off like real dry, like you know what I'm saying. That's how they move. That's how they move, y'all. That's how the motherfucking Geminis are. I don't fuck with them. Look, I don't fuck with them. Um, Never try to lock a Gemini down. You know what I'm saying? Geminis like love compliments, especially off-centered ones. They love a compliment. Don't try to make a Gemini jealous either, unless you're ready for confrontation. Cause they listen. If even if a Gemini don't want you, they don't want nobody else to have you. That's a fact. Them some crazy motherfuckers. They great. Oh, I'm cool. If y'all need it out there, that's cool.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got one. I just thought you wanted one in here.
Yeah, I guess.
So I got them the colors to kind of like match your story.
Oh, that's so sweet. All right, so y'all want to know about compatibility. So let's see. Gemini and Aries. I'm gonna say yeah. Gemini and Taurus. Sexually, yes. Communication, compatibility, man. Gemini and Gemini, as far as communication, they would do very well communicating with each other. That I do agree. Thank you, darling. Sex, Gemini and Gemini could be they competing to see who's gonna be on top. Compatibility, not so much. I'm gonna say they like 60% compatible with each other. Gemini and Cancer, Gemini and Leo, yeah, that will work. That fire motherfucker and that goddamn fucking Gemini, that Gemini and that Leo, they'll probably work out. A Gemini and a Virgo, sexually, yes. Communication, I'm gonna say about 60%. Compatibility, maybe 70-ish. It just depends on the age. It just depends on the age. The Gemini and the Libra, yeah, they'll work well together. The Gemini and the Scorpio, sexually, fuck yeah, yeah. But the everything else, no. Um, Gemini and Sagittarius, sexually, yes, 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 with the Sagittarius. Them sarcastic motherfuckers, yeah. Compatibility, about 70%, about 70. Communication, less than 50%, like compatible like that. I just, because Sagittarius, they're very strong and opinionated, and Geminis don't like that. Geminis, which one? Geminis and Capricorn. I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't know. Sexually, everything like half and half, kind of like yeah, it's like a 50-50 hit or miss with the Capricorn. I think it depends on where they are in life, how old they are and stuff like that. So yeah. Gemini and Aquarius, yeah, they will they'll do good. I'm a Taurus. May 2nd was my birthday. And Gemini and Pisces. Pisces is going to be too emotional for a Gemini, and they're not going to really be into all the emotions. Even the sex will fucking be emotional to a fucking Gemini. They'd be like, look, this too much commitment trying to fuck you. I can't see no Pisces with a Gemini. Mm-mm. No. No. I mean, they can communicate together, but I don't know. 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 I don't know about them. All right. So Gemini spell to attract, or I'm going to say the Gemini energy to attract the opposite sex. And it doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, lesbian, polyamorous, LGBTQ, transgender. It don't even matter. We're talking about the energy. So this can go for anybody across the board. Okay. So what you will need is, hold on. Hold on, let me get y'all together. So what you will need is a small flat box, such as like a breath mint, like the little tin breath mint. And so y'all probably have to look at the end of this again. A small mirror that will fit inside that particular box. A photo of yourself and a photo of your target that you are trying to attract or whatever. This is a good time to do it during the Gemini zodiac, their season. So this is a good attraction spell type of thing during their season. Okay, so they say opposites attract. So if you have your heart set on an individual who is your complete polar opposite, then this might be what you need to get him or her to notice you. Now, this ain't gonna make y'all be in love. It's not, but it will get the attraction. So May 21st is when the Gemini starts up until June 20th. So this is the main sign, like I said, for duality. That's why I said it doesn't matter what your sexual orientation is or what you label yourself as. This is a cute little ritual. It ain't all dark and stuff like that. So don't be expecting me to post nothing like that, because I'm not. This is just something Gemini energy for attracting like a certain person. Okay. So what you'll do is you'll place the mirror at the bottom of your box. You want to see my left hand? I don't wear my big jewelry all the time, y'all. Gosh. So basically what you would do is you will place the mirror at the bottom of the box, face up. You'll place your two photos kind of like side by side, looking into the mirror, and you just simply say, we're nothing alike. This I know, nothing in common, but love may grow. Something real cute like that. This is the opposite of you is reflected in me. As I will, so shall it be. Very simple. You put a lid on the box and you will tuck it away under your bed. Very cute. What I would also do is, if you can't tuck it under your bed for whatever reason, get you a like ivory plant, a nice little ivory plant, and you can literally plant it inside the ivory plant. Ivory plants don't require a whole bunch of water, so they will grow, and this will grow as well. It doesn't have to be big and spectacular and cut your wrist and put 15 drops of blood. We ain't talking about that. We're just talking about bringing in the Gemini energy. What the fuck is that? Y'all turn up shit? TT, get your ass over here and sit down. You always got to be doing something. Don't say sorry. Be careful. Lord. Sorry, y'all. Shit. Everything goes under the bed. Shit. Man, and fuck around and fell and broke her goddamn neck. That's all the fuck I need. Sit your ass down somewhere. Yeah, and then be telling people y'all done pushed her down and she done fell on her own. Ain't nobody got time for all of that. We ain't got time for all of that. Shit. I'm gonna put you in timeout. Sorry, let me get back in my mode. What you say? I have an accent? Of course I have an accent. Give me some water. And don't break your neck going to get it either. Take your time and pick your feet up. My grandbaby she kind of clumsy a little bit. Yes, I am in Dallas. She's kind of clumsy a little bit. And I just, child. What you about to tell me? Can you get what? Have you had some water today? I mean, what are you going in there? What are you going in there for? I'm right here. I'm asking you right here if you had water. You know if you had water now. You ain't got to go ask nobody. I was about to get water. Oh, well, then you can have some water. I don't want you drinking no soda. That is my granddaughter. I just turned 40. Now, if you drink all that water, then I'll let you have a little soda, but you got to put some water in your system, okay? Yeah, we don't want all that water bloat your stomach and stuff. That ain't even a good look, is it? Hey, your shirt all tight and stuff at the bottom. We don't want that. So we're going to Olive Garden? We're going to the Olive Garden. Mm-hmm. Ain't that a big... Who told you we were going to the Olive Garden? There's some vegetable there. Y'all can go to the Olive Garden. I got a class to teach. Ain't that some bitch? What kid you know talking about she want to go to the Olive Garden? I was trying to spend my goddamn money. Thank you. I drink a lot of water. No, she wants some nachos, but she ain't getting no nachos. I did a ritual to keep a Gemini away too. His ass wound up in prison. No. My youngest is 22. I have a 22-year-old daughter. She's in the Air Force. She said, my baby, I always saying red lobster. Like, girl, sit your big ass down. Okay, but you got some red lobster money? Come on, stop lying. I ain't lying about that. Shit, I wouldn't want an 8-year-old to save my motherfucking life. I'm so glad that she's old as she is. Black don't crack. No, it don't. I think I look younger now at 40 than I did in my 20s. Well, anyway, I need to go teach my apprentices. I'm sure they're waiting on me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed our time talking about the goddamn Geminis and Magic. I'm going to start doing this every time it's a new season. So I'm going to start doing this every time there's a new season, a new Scorpio, a new Cancer. Every time there's a new season, I'm going to do like a video, hopefully, because y'all know I get so busy and stuff like that. What time is my shop open? At 10 o'clock most days. But, you know, color people time because my daughter opens the store for me. Come here, Nicole. Watch this. The God is always good to me. Watch this. Nicole. She's 26. Come here.
Oh no, look at this.
Come here, tell everybody what time, why the store don't never be open on time at 10 o'clock. No, come on, come here. No, come here. Yeah, see? She the reason why the store don't be open at 10 o'clock. Come here, come on. Yeah, come on, Cletus. Come on, Cletus. She a Leo too. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on, Cletus. Yeah, tell them why the store don't be open at 10 o'clock. See, both my daughters are Leos. And they are bitches. Both of them are bitches. They are bitches. She's so laughing. Come here, Nicole. Yeah, so 11 o'clock. Yeah, so 11 o'clock, yeah. 10 o'clock is what it's supposed to be. But, Nicole, what? Come here. Tell them why you don't never be on time. No, come here. Tell them why the store don't be open up at 10 o'clock.
I don't know.
You do know. And you go to bed at 6:30.
No, I don't.
She'll go to bed at 6:30 the night before. She'll go to bed at 6:30 the night before and still don't be up to be on the store on time. And then be talking about when I say I'm gonna fire her ass, she getting up feelings. Yeah.
It's a nap.
Come here. I'm late all the time.
I mean, mama, dang it. Leave me.
Yeah. I just want them to know why the store don't be open up at 10 o'clock. Oh, she said Leos ain't never on time for nothing. Shit. Talking about tagging girl. No, she not shy. No, she ain't shy. Let a nigga come up in here or something. She started patting her hair and everything else.
I really wouldn't. It depends on the nigga.
I really wouldn't. And it depends on the nigga.
Don't go in front of the camera. She gonna take it. She gonna tell me. She gonna take it.
Like I said, my store opens up at 10. It's supposed to. One of your braids came out. Let me see.
No, I'm gonna give it to you.
Her braid. at 11. I told you about letting that girl braid your hair. By Friday, you're going to have 2 goddamn braids in the top of your head. You're going to be wrapping it around your shit. Talking about this a new style. I don't know why you don't go to a reputable person. Come here. Come here. 2 braids out already. When you get your hair fixed Saturday. Come here, 2 braids down. You better stop letting them folks, your best friend do your hair. That's what happens when y'all be letting y'all friend do y'all hair and shit. And that bitch be going through something. And she would half-ass show shit to them. Come here. Where area they come from? In the back?
She said she gonna fix it. I definitely don't know about it. That pissed me off. I was at Walmart last night instead when the first one came out. It just came out. Like, girl,
you did this shit right here. Oh,
I did. I was like, oh my god.
That's exactly the way she did.
What do you say? I'm not supposed to laugh at my child. Then who's supposed to laugh at him if I can't? I take care of him. You drank a lot of water. That's good. Now maybe when you poo-poo, it won't come out like pebbles. Look at that. See what happens when you put some water in your system? Look at you. Mm-hmm. Builds character. I wish you could help us with energy work other than love. I do everything, baby. I do hexing and prosperity and abundance work. I do it all, darling. Come here. Come here. You ain't saying hello to the people in so long, Tamicia. Why your hair like I was? This all of her. I don't know why her mom didn't do some braid her and mix in with it. Okay, you done drunk all of it. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
She big, ain't she? She's 7. Say hi. You used to talk to him and everything. You don't talk to him no more.
Hi.
Get that thing out your mouth. Don't bite on that. Mess up your teeth.
Hi.
Are you gonna dab on him? Yes, this is the born tender. Yeah. She big. She big for real. I love you, baby. Thank you. You so pretty. You're so sweet. I got a big family. Yeah, I do.
Done.
Duh. So you telling me you done now so you can get some soda? I knew it. You always got an agenda. Damn Scorpio. She's a Scorpio. Scorpio's always got an agenda. Always got an agenda. Here, go put this in the trash and tell your mama to give you half a soda.
No.
All right.
She a Scorpio. She gonna Scorpio tell everybody business but they own. She ain't gonna tell nobody else shit. Yeah, she drunk and quick.
Oh.
Pour it in a cup or something. We don't have it in the bag.
Dump me on my neck.
Girl, stop. You always telling people business and shit. Tell your business. Why you waste that milk on yourself? Tell it. Tell why you got in trouble in school. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Well, anyway, I'll let you guys go. Please remember, go on my website, magicalLadyDuchess.com. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Leave comments. Whatever it is, I do readings. I do work. I also do love consultations as well. Do I love to cook? No. No, I do not. But anyway, I love you guys. Many blessings to you guys. Have a great afternoon, a great evening, a great night. It's like 8:31. Jesse Edwards said that he would fuck me. Not with Jesus's dick, you won't. But I love you guys. Have a blessed night. I say to you all, I speak light, love, and many blessings to you. Wonderful. Much love to you guys. Ashe.
Mama,
Yes, baby.
yeah, we want some cartoons.
You want to watch some cartoons? Okay.